Hi, I'm Alden and I'm Calden. Of course, you know us from Good Twin, Bad Twin. But today, we're coming with something just a little bit special for you today.
That's right. So, ladies, go grab the guy or the significant other now, okay? Go grab him because we're going to show you how to eat healthy. We're going to show you how to do it healthy and fast with Chef Juanita.
That's right, Celebrity Chef Juanita.
That's right.
We'll be right back.
3, 2, 1.
Again, this is Alden and Calden, Good Twin, Bad Twin, joined with Chef Juanita.
That's right.
Here for that 15-minute meal. I hope you brought your friend, your significant other. So we'll just get right started.
Okay. Now, Chef, do us a huge favor. You do me a huge favor, okay?
Okay.
Introduce yourself to us. Tell us a little bit about you. Okay?
All right, I'm Chef Juanita. I own Stick a Fork in It Personal Chef and Catering Company. And I have been a celebrity chef for about 12 years now. And today we're going to just really show you something really quick with Cajun chicken pasta, a little bit of spinach and tomato, and also a pan roasted salmon with a little warm kale salad. And
hold on, I got to do something. Since we were supposed to be working with the chef today, hold on. I had to bring out this. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I do it.
This is why.
You know what I'm saying?
Good twin, bad twin.
Don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this was.
I think I see it now.
This was a gift that was given to me. You know, about one of my many, careers, moments, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So you have to earn this coat.
That's right. That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's right.
So you got to do the work today.
The chef on my side.
Yes, got to do the work today. All right, everybody got clean hands. We're good today.
Then we are good.
All right.
Everything looks so
good.
nice.
Well, we're going to start off with the Cajun chicken pasta.
Okay.
And what we did here is cut up some natural, no chemicals, no preservative chicken breast. And what we're going to do is add it into the pan one at a time. And let that cook a little bit.
Do we have to put any spices or anything on the chicken when we're doing that?
The spices that are on this chicken is a little bit of garlic, a little bit of cumin, paprika, a little bit of chili flake, and brown black pepper. And you're going to let this saute for about maybe 4 to 5 minutes. Depends on how big your chunks are. And I'll let you kind of get in there and stir that around for you.
Don't let it burn up nothing.
I am the pro, even though you dress like it. The cumin does what?
Cumin is it's a little bit of a Mexican spice, but it has hints of like cinnamon and clove in it. So it's gonna add an extra kick of spice.
That's excellent. So all we're just doing is turning this to the brown, right?
Right, but you don't have to play with your food like that. You can kind of just let it sit for a second. It's gonna really do the work. It's gonna do the work on its own. So we're gonna let it sit for a second, and then just kind of a little bit, and just to get it going in there, and then we'll just go over here and start working on something else. Now I'll let you do this part. We're gonna take some red onion and add a little bit in that pan.
Look at that, get this.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Got a little red onions. All right.
No red onion.
All right. So what else we doing?
A little bit of salt.
Okay, let's take a little salt. All right. I don't want to take his trademark, but bam. Okay.
And what we're doing here is we're caramelizing the onions and to make it really golden brown, not burnt, and not translucent. Translucent is more just like a that clear color. These we're gonna caramelize down to get that extra sugary, the extra sugar that's in the onions, the extra sugar flavor, because it's gonna add sweetness to with the tomatoes and to the pasta. And
I'm trying to get a little thicker. You know what I'm saying?
I'll cut you up a little bit over here. All right.
Okay, so what else is going on?
Okay, and then we have the tomatoes. Tomatoes will go in next.
That's gonna be good, man. That's gonna be good. Like it's almost it's better than fried tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? With the corn, is it good on that?
Good. And what you do anytime you're cooking, you're gonna season the entire time you're cooking. So you're gonna add a little bit more salt.
And this is seasoned salt, huh?
This is not seasoned salt. This is just a regular kosher salt. It's better for cooking because it adds more flavor. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic to this.
Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. And there was a fresh garlic too, wasn't it?
This actually it's a seasoning mixture that I make up with a little bit of garlic, a little bit of sea salt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cook those tomatoes down some of the juices start coming out.
Oh, look at that. Get on in there now. Come on.
And then you're gonna add in this is spinach. Yeah, baby spinach.
That's spinach. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, what up? You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Okay.
Chicken's looking really good. Okay.
Thank you.
So Alden, what you're gonna do is take, remember to season again. Not too much though. There you go. You're gonna take the sauce, which is a little bit of heavy cream, Parmesan, garlic, and here. Add a little bit more oil in it, and then just cut it down some. If you're new to this cooking thing, start on low. All right, now add some. Go ahead and add that in.
Now tell me what's in it again. What's done?
It's heavy cream, and you reduce it down till it gets a little thick. Okay. Add in some Parmesan cheese. I roasted off some whole garlic cloves. Okay. Then smash that into the sauce. And
reducing it is just almost just like cooking it down.
Yeah. Till it gets this thick consistency. And let that cook for probably another 3 minutes to make sure that chicken's done on the inside. You don't want to kill anybody. Sam done.
Look at that.
Right. Because if you're cooking for somebody new and then she gets food poisoning, I don't think she's ever coming back again.
She won't be back.
Never.
She won't be back.
So before we add that in, we'll take I'm gonna drain some of that extra juice and oil off of it so it doesn't all go into the sauce.
Okay, and we're cooking, and that's the oil we're using is virgin olive oil.
Yes, it's an extra virgin olive oil.
Okay, so it's not the normal fat. This is
no, it's it doesn't have a high fat content. If you love butter, then you can always use butter to saute. But if you're trying to eat healthy, I wouldn't recommend butter. And they have a wide variety of different olive oils in the store. Smoked olive oils, Italian olive oils, anything that you any flavors that you like, willing to work with. So now what we're gonna do is add in a little bit more spice to our Cajun chicken pasta. And my spices here, I have a little bit of oregano in here, crushed red peppers, paprika, a little chilies.
So it's not really.
No, it's not going to be a super spicy pasta. Now, if you want to add more spice to it, you can add more crushed red pepper flakes, or you can add a little jalapeno in there, anything that you like to make it spicy. You don't want to go too overboard though. And then at the end, once it gets that really nice...
Yeah, I also sound like that color.
Yeah, once it gets... Right. Once it gets that really nice bubble on top, you're ready to add in your pasta. And you can substitute any kind of pasta you want. A whole wheat pasta, a linguine. You can do a penne pasta with this, excuse me, which would be really good and soak up that sauciness in there. So it's strictly up to you. Yeah, here you go. I'll let you.
Let me finish that.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, whatever.
I want to see you flip it. I want to see you flip it. Get that wrist
Flip
action.
that. Come on, flip that.
But I also don't want it all over my freshly cleaned.
I don't want to show off too bad. I don't want to. This is something you can do at home. As you see, it only takes a few seconds, and it's very healthy for those of you that
want to eat right, especially going into the year, the new year.
And don't be afraid of cream. Cream, everybody thinks that if they're on a diet, they can't have cream, they can't have certain things, but you don't really have to be afraid of it. It's all about proportion. And there are so many other ways to do this pasta. You could take pureed cauliflower and add some soy milk to it, and it turns into a wonderful sauce.
Okay,
and so there's so many other options you can do as well. But this one, I don't add a whole lot of cream to it. So,
and y'all gonna have to press rewind, okay? So you make sure you get all that in there, okay? You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, you're good to go.
Okay, that's what's up.
It's mixed in really well. So now what we do is, before we take it off the eye, you always taste your food before you serve it.
Okay, that's what's up.
So,
I didn't even think about getting some plates or nothing like that to put it on the table right there. Okay, that's set right there.
Make sure it's not too salty, or if it needs more salt.
That's perfect. Yeah, I like that because I'm a salt man, but I like that.
And it's not too hot, not too spicy.
No, it's not too spicy. It actually gives more flavor.
It does.
It gives more flavor. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so we're moving on to the next dish, or we need to plate this one first?
Let's plate this one up first and show some of these guys how to actually make a cute plate for the girl or guy, whoever. Or their family, kids, something. All right. So, pretty easy. People eat with their eyes, so it's all about presentation. All about presentation.
Can we eat now?
I take it you are hungry.
Man, I love to eat. Amongst other stuff, but I like to eat. You know what I'm saying? So we're eating. Man, look at that.
You mentioned you had your own catering business and things like that. What you also mentioned in an earlier conversation about some of the things you and your husband aspire to do with your business.
Oh yeah.
You talked about community service.
Yeah, what we really like to do is give back to the community. Because I've worked in the celebrity world for so long, I have a lot of people that always say, well, your prices are so high and I'd love to be able to eat with you one day, or you cook for me one day. So really coming home for me was making sure that I could provide the same quality food to someone that doesn't have, a six-figure bank account. So, and that's where we are at. We also wanted to feed people that just don't really have anything. Christmas time, we're giving away turkey dinners, and we did the same thing for Thanksgiving, and we just want to really be able to give back to the community.
That's what's up.
And that's the Cajun chicken pasta.
Okay, that's what's up.
All right, we're going to just take a little bite of this.
There you go.
Well, I was just saying, I don't have to have the biggest one now.
No,
Yes, I do.
Enjoy.
Good stuff.
Oh, that's good. Now you know how on TV they're supposed to say it's supposed to be good. That's really good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what are we getting into now?
Well, now we're going to start on this roasted salmon dish. And you can use a pan-roasted salmon with a ginger plum sauce over a warm kale, carrot, and potato salad. So, how we do that is we're going to take a really hot pan. As you can see, we're a little smoked out over here. And... Huh?
Do we do it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just take it around.
Don't be scared. Yeah. Add one more in.
What sauce did you put on the tuna?
Yes, and I put a little bit of the plum sauce on the salmon before to kind of give it a little bit of flavor. And what we're going to do is season the skin side. And the reason why we do a really, really hot pan is, one, you want to get that, spatula, I forgot. We want to get that really caramelly, golden kind of color. The salmon's not really golden, but you know what I'm saying. What I mean. And then when we flip it over, we're gonna get that skin really, really crisp. The salmon skin is really good for you, actually. So, just gonna let that cook and try not to overcrowd your pan, because if you overcrowd it, what happens is it doesn't fry it up really good. What it does is it starts to boil, and it becomes kind of rubbery, a little bit of not good.
If you don't do what?
If you overcrowd the pan, like if you put too many, if you had put that fourth one in there, it would have reduced the heat in the pan. So, and so I'm gonna let you do that part.
By the way, we wanted to give special thanks to Finians Pub in Jackson, Mississippi, for allowing us the opportunity to cook here. Stop by and support Finians for their lunch specials and things like that.
Okay. So now what we're gonna do while he's working on that, letting that skin get really crisp, we're gonna start with that kale and carrot and potato salad. So we have some extra virgin olive oil in the pan, and we're gonna add a little bit of fresh chopped ginger. Yeah. Like that.
Let me do something too.
Okay. I want you to grab the carrots and potatoes. Alright, you can go ahead and add those in. And then you want to take a little bit of the salt here and add that in. We're going to reduce this heat down a little bit. Alright. And see, what we did beforehand is we blanched off the carrots and potatoes and par-cooked them. So blanching them off takes about, depending on the thickness of the potato and the carrot, maybe 8 to 10 minutes. So like I said, it's still a really fast dish. Once you get them in the pan, it'll probably take another 3 minutes to cook. And then we're going to add in... So you can check the doneness, just take your finger to check the doneness of it. If you like the carrots a little bit crispy, you can take them out a little sooner. And then we're going to add in the kale.
All of it.
Put that all of it. Add a little bit of the garlic salt right here. Yeah. There we go. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil to this pan for that kale. With it, I'm going to let you do some wrist action over here. Lift the wrist. There you go. Almost.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go. It takes a little practice. And this salmon, if you're like me, you like it a little, you don't have to mess with it so much.
Okay.
The reason why I say this is because what happens is, one, the fish starts to break up, and two, for it to cook evenly, just kind of let it sit and, do its thing for a minute.
So salmon has a few properties. I learned a few years back, it has properties that help boost the women's immune system. So it's a good dish for women as well.
Salmon is really good for you. Obviously, it's high in protein, omega-3 fatty acids, which is really good for you, actually. And kale, I know a lot of people are afraid of kale, and a lot of people use it as garnish. But kale can be really great in all kinds of dishes. You can substitute it for, I know us in the South, we love our turnip greens and collard greens, but kale, you can do kale the same way. And because it's a meatier leafy green, then it'll hold up a lot better than turnip greens and things like that. But you can add it in. Use some smoked turkey or some turkey bacon to keep it healthy, and minced garlic, and you got a dish. But this one here is not gonna. Doesn't take really that long because we're just gonna saute it like you do spinach, and still have a little bite to it. So we're gonna add a little bit of this seasoning here.
That's the Cajun.
Yeah, a little bit of the Cajun seasoning.
Just give almost like a more flavor to it.
Yeah.
So basically,
I did that because we're adding a little bit of a sweet sauce to it. And to cut the sweetness from the sauce, we add a little bit of spice and actually a little bit of salt. Salt cuts a lot of sweetness. I mean, salt cuts down on the sweetness sometimes in a savory dish.
And what do you want the sauce to do?
The sauce is about to go in right now. And see what we're gonna do over here
Put it here.
is you're gonna take you're just gonna take a spoonful of this.
And the sauce again
Kind
is
of rub it. This sauce is a hoisin plum sauce. It's if you don't have the time to make your own, which if you're coming home at 5 o'clock every day getting off work, then you don't really have that time. But you can find it in the grocery store. It's a little pricey, but if you do have the time to make your own, you can. If plums are in season, take some plums, cut them up, caramelize them, puree them, and add a little bit of oyster sauce and sesame oil, salt and pepper, and let it reduce down to get that thickness. Okay. Or take some frozen plums or something that's readily available. But like I said, if you don't have that kind of time, you can always buy it. And the only thing about buying things in the store is it's got a little extra stuff in there that you don't really want in your body. So it's easier to make it on your own.
Can you do it without the plum sauce?
Yes. Yes. It's the same dish without the plum sauce. It definitely doesn't change anything. And this is done. The salmon should be done.
Okay, so we're ready to plate this then.
Yes. So time to plate. And like I said, if you're trying to impress a young lady, put your little kale potato salad on the bottom.
Oh, then we're gonna put this on the top.
Yes.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay, and this literally didn't take 10, 15 minutes.
Easy.
The preparation was
Yeah.
more longer than the cooking.
Yes.
And it smells so good.
Oh, yeah, it does. It looks good too, man.
And
Look
that's
at
it.
I'll take this.
Listen, let me try one.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead.
Practice that plate. Alright now. Now, fellas, I'm trying to tell you now. Hey, they always talk about how to get to a man is the secret to getting in his stomach. I tell you now, get in that kitchen, fellas. Alright, man.
We like it. Ladies like it.
Get in that kitchen.
Even though I'm a chef, I love to be cooked for. I like to eat other people's food sometimes.
Alright. And ladies, don't be afraid to tell your guy that too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even if you the one to do all the cooking, sometimes you want to take a break. So tell him this don't take long. What we just did now.
Not at all.
So you want to take a? Is that good?
Yeah,
okay.
that's good.
Okay. You want to take that break? Give him 2 nights a week, and you take 2 nights a week. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then y'all go out and hold on to that. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, well, I gotta put some more on mine. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, y'all dig in.
Again, it doesn't take very much. Just 15 minutes on both meals, and you're done. But we showed you how to make the Cajun
Chicken pasta.
Okay,
And then now we have the pan roasted salmon over kale, potato, and carrot salad with the plum ginger sauce. And simple as that. Really easy.
And both are great healthy meals. Oh, this is spectacular. You ought to taste it.
Yeah, none of mine. What does it matter?
And you don't have to buy a chef coat.
No.
Again, we thank you guys for joining us.
We do have one more surprise for you, though. Hold on, so
Okay.
Take that from you. Okay. While Cal is getting that, again, we thank you guys for joining us. It's simple, something simple. You can make in 15 minutes just to get involved in the kitchen. And like we had great fun today, you too can have great fun in the kitchen.
It's better to have fun in the kitchen anyway. Get the wife in there, get the girlfriend in there, get the kids in there. Let them put their hands and stuff. It's okay. When you're at home, nobody cares whose hands are in anything anyway.
And I forgot, this is inexpensive.
Yes, it's very inexpensive. Especially if you're going to your local grocery store. Kale is like 99 cents. Potatoes, that's depending on what brand of potato you buy, and carrots are probably about 89 cents. So each meal could cost you about maybe $10 to buy.
Right. So it's very economical.
Yeah.
It's very economical. And again, the chicken was fresh.
Yes.
So it's your preference.
okay, now Chef, we do have a surprise for you. I'm gonna turn this label around because I don't want anybody to try to sue us or anything like that. Okay, but I'm gonna give you a glass here, and one especially for you. I should have went ladies first.
It's okay. It's okay.
But during our conversations, we were talking about one of your favorite wines, so we just went out and picked it up. We're not gonna tell you what it is, but wine goes with anything. So
it does, and actually, white wine will go really well with either one of these dishes. But if you're a red wine fan, you can pick up a Pinot Noir with that to go with that Cajun pasta, or a Chardonnay to go with the salmon. Either one. So hey.
Things in moderation always.
Yes.
Things in moderation. Designated drivers.
Always. Never drink and drive. Never. It's not good for anybody.
Cheers. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for joining Good Twin Bad Twin. Yeah, great
And
time.
thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
That's right. Now don't forget to stop by our website.
That's goodtwinbadtwin_unleashed at yahoo.com.
Make sure you get the merchandise because it helps us continue to be able to do what we do. Also, stop by our Facebook page as well.
That's right, like us. It has the same name, Good Twin Bad Twin.
And you can also find us on YouTube for more videos to come.